Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be doing a very brief overview of what to expect on this channel. So the main thing that we're going to be talking about is chemical engineering. So chemical engineering is one type of engineering. It's really versatile. It's really diverse. That's what I studied and it's super awesome. There's other types of engineering. There's civil engineering, electrical engineering, mechanical, and all of these different types of engineering are super awesome because you can work in so many different types of fields. You can build buildings, you can design cars, you can clean up water. Engineering is about fixing things, making things, and making the world a better place. So the main focus on this channel is about engineering, but I also want to talk about some other stuff. So if we zoom out from engineering, we're going to have other things like technology, science, and math. So with all of these, I'm sure you've heard of them. These are STEM fields. So within STEM, you can be an engineering major, but you can be a chemistry major, you can study physics or math, or you can study computer science. And these are all different types of majors that you can study in college. If you zoom out from STEM even further, STEM is a part of another set of curriculum, which is the arts and humanities. And all of these are what encompass academia, or university, or college life, or whatever you want to say. Anything you want to major in is within these three fields. There's so much to explain within all of these, but in my experience, I've seen that STEM dominates the conversation because of its applicability to the workforce and how much money you can make earning a STEM degree. But in my opinion, I think that people forget that one is not better than the other. It's just like the elements, it's just like rock, paper, scissors. They all have their strengths and weaknesses, and I think everyone needs to know all of them. So, academic development, that's what this channel is going to be about. But it won't end there. We're also going to have personal development and interpersonal development. It's unfortunate that we have very little classes or very little education for the other aspects of life. Like the typical example is there's no class on how to do your taxes, there's no class on how to vote properly. But I think that's going to change. Because of the advancement of technology and social media and channels like Khan Academy and MIT, I envision a society in which everyone is comfortable with calculus just as much as organic chemistry and just as much as brushing their teeth. And it goes further from that. We're all going to teach each other how to learn, how to do different things, learn on TikTok, learn on YouTube, learn on Instagram. Social media is the platform that we can use to leverage and expand our education. Lifelong learning. That's what it's about. Even after you graduate high school, even after you graduate college, even if you get a PhD or you can get the highest degree you can possibly think of, lifelong learning. You're never going to stop learning. So now I'm going to be going over the expectations you can have on this channel. So again, the main thing is about academic development, and so we're going to be talking about chemistry, physics, and math, and of course we're going to talk about chemical engineering, water processing and treatment, technology. Then we're going to jump right into chemical engineering, the fundamentals of mass and energy balance, transport phenomena, thermodynamics, fluid mechanics, heat transfer, process dynamics, process control, senior design, working on projects, working with other people, the whole thing within chemical engineering. We're also going to cover software. How do you use different software to help study, to help you solve problems, programming and coding. We're going to learn how to code on this channel and solve problems using code. And then we're going to go over tips for studying, tips for college. How do you choose your major? How do you choose your college? How do you choose your career path? How do we go from here? And tips for getting into grad school. If that's something that's interesting for you, we're going to go over PhD life, the good, the bad, the ugly, the cheese, all the cheese. So that's all about academic development. We're also going to talk about personal development. So taking care of yourself as a student, which means taking care of your mind, taking care of your body. So we're going to talk about time management, energy management, resource management, money management. How do you save money on textbooks? How do you save money on your education? How do you save money on tuition? Career development. But once you choose your major and then going that path, taking that path forward. And then interpersonal development. So that means public speaking, making presentations, networking. Remember, it's not what you know, it's who you know. I also want to talk about expectations for myself because my motivation is to help other students, other friends, family, and colleagues on their academic journey or whatever journey they're on, and I want to do my little bit that I can help others. So that means I'm going to need some dedication to continue my own life while still balancing a channel and helping other people. And so I have to remember my past struggles, my experiences in high school, my experiences in college. Overall, I had a lit experience in college, but I want you guys to have an even better experience than mine. And and so therefore, I'm going to need your help. I'm going to have expectations from y'all. So there's lots of resources out there. First thing I want you to do is share all your favorite resources. Share your favorite YouTube channels. What's the best way to study? What's the best thing that helped you when you were studying, whether you're in high school, in college, or you're an engineer, or whatever your field is in? What's something that you just always like to go to? Favorite books, favorite movies, sources of inspiration, and we can leverage social media to connect. So similarly, share your favorite ways to connect. Do you want to just talk in the YouTube comments? Do you want to go on Reddit, on chemical engineering? Should we go on TikTok? What should we leverage to connect each other and help each other? And I'm gonna be honest, I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. On this channel, I'm gonna be kind of strict with myself and strict with this channel. So that means I'm gonna have a very low tolerance for hate, very low tolerance for hate comments. It's gonna be all about inspiration. So I want everyone to inspire others, give guidance, give tips for others. People in the comments, I want you to share your experiences. And so if you have more experience, if you're already in the workforce, please share with me. Please share with everyone. What are things that went well for you? What are things that did not go so well for you during your studies, during your career path? And so we want comments from the more experienced just as much as the less experienced folk. Meaning, if you're in high school and you're still unsure about what you want to study, or you're in college and you're kind of struggling with your classes, or whatever it is, and you want to comment, we can learn so much from each other. Yeah, so the younger the better. I mean, I think high school students can truly inspire the workforce today. I'm really excited to see what you guys have to ask and what you guys have to offer, because I'm always willing to learn, and I always try to humble myself. I never agree that a degree makes you better than anyone else. I truly believe that I can learn from a senior managing engineer just as much from a high school student. So please do share all your comments and whatever you want to share. That being said, this is going to be a lot of hard work. I expect you to watch the lectures, take notes, apply them to your own life, review them, reflect on them, but I think in the end, it will be worth it. So I'm going to jump right to it and show all these scary looking equations. These are all from the textbooks that I studied in my undergrad and graduate courses. These are within transport phenomena, fluid mechanics, all these crazy terms, all these crazy math looking equations and everything. And oh, it looks so scary. I'm never going to understand this. All I want you to know is that most of the equations, not all of them, most of the equations are simply just this one concept. When in doubt, accumulation equals in minus out. It's beautiful, and we're going to be hammering this down like crazy. It's beautiful. I want you to think about that for a while if you haven't seen this before. If you have seen it before, please let me know if you also love this equation, because it's crazy how it's just applicable to everything. When I was a kid and I was, taking classes and I was learning about the sciences, learning about atoms, man, I first heard about atoms when I was in 4th grade, and then I realized that atoms are everywhere, literally everywhere. That blew my mind. So I'm so happy to still be pursuing my one of my original interests in the sciences way back when I was a youngin. Makes me feel old for saying that, even though I'm probably not that old. I don't know, but yeah, when I was a youngin, I just loved thinking about atoms. I love thinking about forces and math and just seeing it everywhere, and that's continuing to this day. Now the most mundane thing I can possibly think of is a glass of water. I mean, it's beautiful. It gives us life, and there's chemistry in the water. And now, just with the glass of water, all I see is, when in doubt, accumulation equals in minus out. Science makes the strange familiar and the familiar strange. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see y'all on the rest of this journey. And again, please share your questions. What do you want to see? What's something you're struggling with? I think I'm going to kind of do this on a first come, first serve basis. So on my other channel, on Engineering, a lot of you guys are asking about chemical engineering. So for a while, I'm going to stick towards that. And then just do what I want to do, what y'all want to do. But please, by all means, let me know what you expect to see, and then we'll go from there. Have a great year. Stay safe. Stay safe, and just keep on chugging.